If you fancy messing about on the river today, in town, in Brum, a boat made of entirely of plastic, which has been collected from the River Thames, is in the city this weekend. It's all to raise awareness of the pollution problem that we've got in our waterways. Part of the National Plastic Fishing Tour. From the environmental charity Hubbub. It's a 12-seater boat. It's called the Polly Roger, which I think is fabulous. Taking people out on these plastic fishing trips. It's already been around Manchester and Bristol, parts of Scotland as well. And the last leg is right here in Brum. Trewin Restorick, what a fabulous name, CEO of the charity Hubbub, is with us now. Trewin, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello there. Happy Saturday to you.
And to you. A slightly damp one, like you said.
Yes, well, it's all I can say about that. It should clear up in a little while. It doesn't stop people having fun, though, a little bit of rain. Now, talk to us about the Polly Roger. What a fabulous name for a fabulous boat. How was it created?
So it's, like you said, it was built out of 99% recycled plastic. So we fish plastic out of the River Thames. We mix it with agricultural plastic waste. It's then taken up to, that waste is taken up to Scotland, where it's turned into planks, plastic wood, which is like traditional wood, but a lot heavier and very, very strong. And then we found this sort of maverick boat builder who built the Queen's barge, the Gloriana, and he loved the challenge. And he looked at this wood, plastic wood, and he thought, actually, I can use a very old design, a design of a punt, and use this wood to create a boat. So, that's how it was built. We put a very efficient electric engine in it, and then we've taken it around, giving people the opportunity to fish plastics out of the canals and rivers of England.
So the general public have been on it. You take them plastic fishing?
Yes, so it started in London. So companies took their employees on it, which as part of their sort of team building days, which they pay for. And with the money we raise from that, we can offer free trips to school children. And the idea is, first of all, to show what happens when plastic gets into the environment. And it's very durable and it lasts, and it's fairly disastrous when it gets into our waters. But if you can recycle it, it actually turns into, or you can turn it into amazing products like the boat. So we wanted to show, don't litter it, don't throw it away, recycle it, because if we can keep it in the system, we can make amazing products with it.
I know the Rivers and Canal Trust this week have been in the news, haven't they, saying if we all picked up just one piece, then the problem will be gone in a year, which I think is amazing.
That's right. I mean, they've worked out that over 500,000 pieces of plastic enter our oceans from the canals alone that they look after. And I think, people look at the pictures that we saw on Blue Planet and look at the horrors of, turtles and stuff, and the impact that plastics has in the oceans. But what they don't necessarily make the connection of is if they drop it accidentally or litter it in our canals and rivers, it all ends up in the ocean anyway. Exactly.
And of course, it's World Ocean Weekend. It all ties up very well, doesn't it, this weekend?
Yeah, almost planned.
Yeah. It's as if people have got together, isn't it? So how do people listening get on the boat then this weekend? Are you already full? Or?
Yes, I think it is. It's all being run by the Birmingham Black Country Wildlife Trust. But what we've, so the charity I run is called Hubbub, and what we've decided to do is that we're going to give the boat away to one of the 4 locations. And the Birmingham Black Country Wildlife Trust have been absolutely fantastic in getting the whole community involved in the trip. So we think they're in with a very strong shout of actually getting the boat permanently.
Oh, we'd love it. We would love the boat. Can you just describe it to us? You've told us about how it was made. I mean, how big is this thing? If we were stood looking at it, what are we looking at?
So it can hold 12 people. It's a very, very stable, wide, low boat, a punt. So it's very easy to grab. So we give people litter grabbers, and they can grab stuff as it sort of floats past, and then they put it into sort of buckets that we have within the boat. So it's very low to the river.
What fun!
Holds 12 people. As I said, it's got this beautifully quiet electric engine, so you literally glide along the river or canal. It's when you think about recycled plastic, you think about something that's probably very ugly. But the boat builder would never let anything leave his yard, which looked bad.
No.
So
Well, he's the Queen's boat builder. Isn't going to let any tat leave his office, is he?
No, quite.
I love the sound of it. I bet people are clinging on to little Jimmy in case he leans over too far with his grabber, though, aren't they?
Yeah. We haven't lost too many children overboard yet.
So where are you today, Trewin?
Me personally, I'm afraid I'm way south in London.
You're not taking part today.
No. So we very much wanted it to be owned by the local community,
Right.
and so in each of the areas we found amazing groups who know the area, have fantastic links, and we really hope whoever gets the boat, not only will they be able to continue to clean up the waterways, but they can offer the boats to companies as trips. So hopefully it'll generate some more income for them so they can do even more great work in their area.
How are you going to decide who gets it?
So we're looking at, those things I mentioned. So how much the groups have got their local community involved, what the need is, how much litter there actually is. And as you've said, the canals are not good. And how they can look after it. So, do they want it? Can they store it? Will they get maximum use on the boat? So there's a series of sort of criteria that we've put down for the groups.
Oh, because of all our canal systems and stuff, I think we should have it, definitely. Definitely.
It's a very persuasive case that has been made, I must say.
Oh, it sounds brilliant. Just as a final question, do you know exactly where in Brum it is today for people just to go and have a look at it?
Sorry, I know I should know that, but I did challenge check, but I'm not sure exactly where it is at the moment.
Not to worry. Well, I think if people see it, they'll know it, won't they?
If they go and look for the Birmingham Black Country Wildlife Trust website, that will tell them where it could be. Yeah.
And anyway, we'll probably have it permanently. Yeah.
Become a fixture.
Yeah, fine. Well, thank you for let us know about the birth of this boat, the Polly Roger. I think it's a wonderful idea, and it's good of you to have 5 or 10 minutes with us. Thank you ever so much.
That's a pleasure. Thank you.
Have a lovely weekend.
And you. Bye.
Trewin Restorick there, who's CEO of that charity, Hubbub. Yeah, let us know if you've seen it, if you know where it is. 81333, start the message with the letters WM. That's wonderful.